Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm here to share with you a dream that I had and some information and things that have been laid on my heart. I've been pointed in a certain direction, told to look into certain things, certain matters, certain books in the Bible. And I'm going to share with you what that is. Do with it what you will. And, I realize that sharing things like this, saying things like this in a culture such as ours is a surefire way to get yourself called crazy and ostracized and labeled and put on drugs, maybe even locked away in a mental institution called schizophrenic. All that shit already happened to me. So I'm a free person and I speak freely and I share the things that are laid on my heart. And I was never called schizophrenic, but there are hospitals full of people that have been labeled schizophrenic, which are actually just people who are intercepting information from different spiritual realms that other people aren't privy to. And the message is getting garbled in various ways. Okay, so that's my opinion on that. So that being said, the dream I had last night, very short. In my dream, I had a vision. I saw an army of giants, an army of giant men with long straight red hair, all wearing top hats, all dressed as ringmasters. And it was the same individual that had been cloned an infinite number of times. An army of red-headed giants dressed as ringmasters marching to war. And the air, the energy was dark and oppressive. That was the dream. And I woke up, and the first word that entered my head was Nephilim. I opened my phone. The first thing in my feed is a podcast where the hosts were announcing the fact that President Trump has signed an executive order signing into effect the launch of Mission Genisis. Okay, so I'll share the link to that podcast, which talks a little bit about what this mission is. Upon hearing this, I was led to, I haven't done it yet, but this is what I will be doing over the next few days. Told to look further into Project Star Gate, Mission Genesis, the book of Enoch, the book of Genesis, the book of Matthew. And there is a movie that was released 10 years ago, the second Terminator movie, and it has something to do with Genisys. And basically, it appears that this movie was some sort of predictive programming that was telling the story of actually what is unfolding right now with Mission Genisis. Okay, so I'm also going to be watching that movie if I can find a way to get my hands on it. That's all. I'm just here to share that because I was compelled to. And I don't take dreams literally. I take them symbolically. But I do believe this is a legitimate message that contains important information that is leading me in an important direction. And I'm listening and I'm paying attention. So do what you will with that information.